Hi, I'm Suzanne. If you guys are wondering why I have droopy eyes, because I have very autoimmune disorder. And if you guys are wondering why my lips are dry, I have an autoimmune disorder. But to be able to understand my autoimmune disorder, let's start from the beginning. I was a very active kid, extremely active, did sports, did running down the street, did road bike, like a normal child would do, like play outside, jump rope, hula hoop, all those things, and played sport. Played sport for my high school, actually for my primary school and high school. Um, I played the the first time I had like a sense of I have skill was when I was chosen for the under 14 18 for hockey. So yeah, I was very fortunate because I didn't make team playing in the infield, but I made team being the goalie. So that's a bonus. But to understand my story, let's start at the beginning. I am Suzanne. I'm 27 years old and I'm diagnosed with an autoimmune disorder. Um, at the age of 16, I went on holiday December with my grandmother and my cousins because my uncle worked at Sun City, which was fun because they had a glorified babysitter. Because my cousins are years younger than me, so having a teenager there set the people like they can chill and everything. So yeah, I went with my grandmother to Sun City, had a good or a blast there, and then we came home. And when we came home, I just started to feel weird. My feet were swollen, wasn't going down. We did everything, put my feet in salt water, massage, everything, and it wasn't going down. And I had to start walking on the side of my feet. And my dad took me to our house doctor. And he was like, no, it's just inflammation. And he gave me things for inflammation and told me that I must put my feet up. Um, so we did that. We we did that. I would lay every day with my feet on a pillow, elevated, took the medication for anti-inflammatories, and January, February, March, I would walk, run, climb stairs with my side of my feet. That was everything for 3 months. And then after 3 months, it's my feet became normal again. So I could walk on the ball of my feet again. And it wasn't that bad. Um, but I still played hockey. I even played hockey running on the side of my feet, and I felt like I was faster. But yeah, I was chosen for the B team. Yes, went from under 14, under 16A to under 19B. Happens. But I did everything that I could. Now, the autoimmune disorder has a trigger. And I think that the trigger to my autoimmune disorder was the hit to my head. Because in July 2014, I went on camp. I went on a hockey camp in Porch, which was a camp run by the university. And I had a concussion, stayed out for a game or two, can't remember. And I still remember my coach telling me, go and lay for a while, but don't fall asleep. And they had to monitor me so I don't fall asleep because they gave me pain medication. And so that's also where I learned that Vaseline stops bleeding. But also they had to monitor me for not falling asleep. I could only fall asleep after 2 to 3 hours after taking the pain medication. Yeah, and then we came back home, everything was fine. I had a game, this is now in August. School's back on, a lovely church lady passed on, and my dad told me, I got you a job. You are only going to work this Saturday. It's a rugby tournament. They're going to put you where they want you. I was like, okay, fine, let's go. And then they put me in the sun all day doing scores. Now, the score doesn't have South Lung, whatever. But I didn't even put down names, whatever. You had to figure out who scores whose. I didn't care about that. I just put up the scores. And yeah, so I went going to work, but that Saturday morning, I thought because I played that Friday and I hit my knee with my hockey stick that it's just a late reaction. It's just swollen, late reaction, and my dad put on betadine, Anika ice, wrapped it, and off we went. Went to go and pay my respects to the family before I went, and then my dad went going to drop me off. And that day I was in the sun all day. The Sunday morning, this is where everything gets real. The Sunday morning, I woke up and I was swollen. Fingers are swollen. I can't move my neck. I can't move my legs, my feet. When I put my feet on the ground, it's so painful. It feels like you're walking on stone, like sharp stones. So my parents were like, no, stay in bed. We're going to go to church. If you're still like this, we're going to take you to hospital. Stay in bed. Stayed in bed. When they came back, I was exactly the same. My parents had to help me to the bathroom. My mom ran a nice hot bath and had to wash me because I couldn't hold a wash rag. I couldn't hold soap. I couldn't even brush my own teeth. That's how bad it was. And she had to dress me. This is now years after I started to help myself because I had to start relying on my parents. It was the first time my mom had to help me wash my body in so many years. It was the first time my mom had to dress me in so many years, brush my teeth. And then after I was ready with everything, clothes, shoes, my dad was like, no, you must eat. I could not hold a fork. I could not hold a fork to eat. My dad had to feed me like I was a baby. My dad had to feed me. And after that, my dad rushed to emergency with me. And we got there, saw the nurse. And the nurse asked me, on a scale from 1 to 10, what's the pain? I'm like, I don't know, a 10? Because I need support to walk. And they're like, no, we're gonna get you a doctor immediately. They took bloods, got me a bed, drop in for pain, and then I think I slept for an hour or two there. And then they were like, okay, you have to wait here, see the doctor before you can leave. We waited to see the doctor because there was people ahead of us. Um, um, and as we were sitting there, I I put my fingers together, like how a person would sit waiting, putting their fingers together. And my mom had to pluck my fingers one by one from each other because it was stuck. My fingers were stuck. That's how swollen it was. Went to go and see the doctor, and he's like, your blood work shows you have juvenile arthritis. Now, I don't know what juvenile arthritis is. I'm only 16. I I'm only I have a life. I wanna go to university. I wanna play hockey for university. I'm only 16. And my life changed. And the only question I had for the doctor was, can I play sport? Nothing about the illness, nothing about what's next. Can I play sport? And the doctor looks me in the eye and tells me, no, no contact sport. My world shattered because hockey can be brutal. My world shattered that day. That was the Sunday. The Monday, we were at home because I was discharged from emergency. Promised to meet the specialist Tuesday. The specialist met us on Tuesday and just looked at me, checked my hands, checked my report, and he was like, I need to admit you because we need to figure out which medication works and we need to know how bad and how far it spread. Like it was cancer. Being admitted, went to the room. Apparently, there was a room already available. Went to the room, got my bed. A drip was put in. Pain medication was given. Met a teacher, met a policewoman, and I can't remember what the other lady was, but all retired. So I was the only 16-year-old around retired woman. Um, and I, every morning, my mom would come. My mom's a teacher. School starts at 7:30. But every morning when I woke up, my mom was by my bed. Every morning. Even afternoons, they would come visit me. Evenings, they were there. I did tests, x-rays. I don't even know how my fingers looked before because it's been 10 years. And I spent a month in hospital. A month? Because I was in hospital the end of August until close to the end of September, 2 weeks at home, and went back to school vandag. I don't know what they call it, Victorian Day. I don't know what they call it in English, but it's vandag. And I no friends visited me. That I can tell you. No friends visited me. The only person that visited me was the girl that was bullying me. But I think she only visited me because her grandmother was also in hospital. Um, I missed out on a lot of work because it was just before prelims. No, no one would take work for me so I can study or anything. Um, that day I went back to school. Now I asked my parents, can I stay at home? Because everybody knows you bunk on vandag. Teachers don't do anything on vandag because they are in the wall for say about a few hours celebrating the matriculants and you don't do anything. No, my parents told me, no, you're going to school. So I went to school. Went to school. And my friends that time bunked. And I was like, I'm gonna bunk with them. Maybe I can chill with them and so, but then they were like, they didn't include me in their plans and so, and I was like, no, I understand. You can drop me off at my grandfather's house. I totally understand. They dropped me off at my grandfather's house, went to go and sleep. Because, come on now, I am still going through the emotions. I'm still tired from the medications that I'm on. And so I let them drop me off. I think that was the first red flag I should have noticed, but didn't really capture it. Monday morning comes. Monday morning comes. We're chilling. Now, after vandag, your first period is homeroom, and then, or your admin class, and then you go on with your day. So we went to admin, and then from admin, I think it was English. After English, it was life orientation or Afrikaans, I can't remember. But this is now before first break. We're there, we're chatting and everything about how the weekend was. They called me church girl because I don't go out. Club Bear and DJ Pillow was my friend. It's still my friend till this day. So I tell them, no, I didn't go out. They're like, but we saw you bunk. And I'm like, no, I bunked, but then I went to my grandfather. Come to first break, and the friends I thought I had tells me that um, I'm spreading rumors about them. And I'm like, rumors? Thinking to myself, rumors? What rumors? I I just got back from being in hospital for a month. What rumors would I spread about them? I don't even chat to people. And they told me it's either you stay in our friendship circle and keep your mouth shut, or you leave. I left. Second break, I left. Yeah, ek is 'n poppy. I left. And the people that accepted me were the people that were bullying me from grade 8. The people that said, okay, come and chill with us since your friendship circle kicked you out, the people that bullied me from grade 8. So I went and chill with them and try to make new friends. Now, in grade 11, it's difficult to try and make new friends because everybody has their friendship circle. Everybody has their clique. So it's difficult to make friends in grade 11. And I just said, okay, fine. That's how it is. So that's how life worked. In and that's how it went. I stopped being friends with them, just greet them here and there. Stopped hanging out during break time, which caused for awkwardness in hockey because one of the girls was part of the hockey team. But we spoke and made up. Yay. Um, but yeah, I since then it's been a roller coaster. Since 2014, it's been a roller coaster for me. Um, being diagnosed with a autoimmune disorder that that attacks your joints is difficult. First sign was that I was starting to become blind, so I wear glasses sometimes. Because apparently you have joints. So yeah, so that happened, and yeah, life. That's the beginning. That's the beginning of how I became beautifully broken. Come back for part 2. Hi, I'm Suzanne, and I'm beautifully broken.